Good morning, everybody. Good Saturday morning. Roger Smith with you on VypeFortBend.com, and we are in Clute, Texas. I should say beautiful downtown Clute, as we bring you Brazoswood against Ridgepoint in a non-district game here on this April the 23rd. Glad you're with us. Ridgepoint is in first place in District 26A. Brazoswood still contending for the playoffs in their district, and we'll talk about that on the Batter Up Show, which will begin momentarily. Our coverage on VypeFortBend.com is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By Archer Volkswagen, in business since 1956, right there inside the Sam Houston Tollway on the southbound side of the Southwest Freeway. You will feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. By First Tire and Automotive, 4 great Fort Bend County locations. They are all open Monday through Saturday. They give you the best prices on tires. They give you great value and service. And if you just want to do anything with your car that will keep it running at its very best, then you should take it to First Tire and Automotive. Visit firsttireandauto.com. And we're also brought to you by the Needville Insurance Agency, where you can get the very best rate on your home insurance and your car insurance. Bradley Stavanaugh and his team will shop all those carriers, and they will find the best value for you. So we'll step aside and we'll meet a new friend. It is Mike Cressman, the head coach of the Brazoswood Buccaneers, and he'll be our guest on the Batter Up Show when we return on VypeFortBend.com.
I will, as soon as it's released. But...
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Welcome back to the Batter Up Show. We're at the home of Brazoswood Buccaneer Baseball and talking to their head coach, Mike Cressman. First of all, Coach Cressman, it's nice to come to a different place once in a while. And, I've been to this place for playoff games in the past. But how did this matchup between your ball club and Ridgepoint come about?
Well, you're allowed a certain amount of games from the UIL. You get 17 games and you get 3 tournaments. So because our district is a 17 district, that's only 14, or it's only 12 games actually. So we had to try to pick up 5 games throughout the season. You play tournament games. It's tough to play games in between tournaments. We did that. We played 1 or 2, maybe even 3 opponents in tournaments, like in between our tournaments. I can't remember. So the way to get your full games is you have to play some games during district. But personally, I like it, honestly. I like playing on Saturdays during district. For us, we have, when we go into tournaments, we'll pitch anywhere from 9, 10, 11 different pitchers. And they all get to throw during tournaments. We get to play everyone on our roster during tournaments. They get not equal amount, but a fairly equal amount of playing time in tournaments, so that we can kind of evaluate our team early on in the season. Once district rolls around, then we're usually using what we think at that time is like our top 4 pitchers, maybe top 5. So what these games are good for us is it's good to keep those pitchers, pitcher number 4, pitcher number 5, pitcher number 6, all those guys sharp and game ready and kind of have their wits about them. We don't want them to go and not see the mound from tournaments, all the way until playoffs start. You make the playoffs, it goes 3-game series. You're going to need pitchers 4, 5, and 6. and we want them to have that game experience. We don't want them going a month before the last time they actually pitched in a game. Same thing. It's also a good chance for some guys that haven't been playing much in district to show what they can do, maybe to get out and get some at bats. Like I said, to see some live pitching. We don't want them to go a month without getting at bats. So it's also a time for us. Like I said, if we have a guy that's maybe one of our starters that's been struggling, maybe it's a good time for them to get out of a slump or get that confidence. So it for us, it gives us a total amount of benefits. We love playing Saturdays during district. Like I said, it's not really a negative for us. I know some schools don't like it.
The ones that don't have a lot of depth, I think, would probably be less or more reluctant to do it.
Right. Yes, sir. I mean, we're preparing for the playoffs. We're preparing to make a run in the playoffs, and in order to do that, we want to have as many kids prepared as possible. So in order to do that, I mean, we like these games which develop and keep, like I said, keep your bench sharp and keep your bench game ready and different things like that. I mean, that's, like I said, that's why we've always done that here. We've always liked it. And I got that from the head coach before me, Bobby Williams. So.
We're talking with Mike Cressman, head coach of the Brazoswood Buccaneers, now District 26A that Ridge Point is in. We kind of know who's going to the playoffs. We know it'll be Ridge Point, Travis, and George Ranch. Elkins right now, unless they really stumble in the last week, they're going to be in the playoffs. If it's not them, it would be Austin. So that's kind of set. In your district, you're mathematically alive, and I know a lot of other teams are. So if you win the last two, do other things have to happen for you to be in the postseason?
I'd have to I don't want to say something to be completely wrong, but I'm pretty confident. I feel like if we win the last two, that would put us in.
And who are, let's see, I have been taking my Prevagen. I should remember this. I was going to ask, who are the teams from your district that know they're going to be in, and who do you play in the final two games?
We're in with all the Clear Creek ISD schools and Dickinson. So it's Dickinson, us, and all the Clear Creek ISD schools. Right now, Clear Creek and Clear Falls are both in. They both have one loss. I think they're either 8-1, 9-1, something like that right now. So they've secured a playoff spot. But spots 3 and 4 is kind of up for grabs right now. Us and Clear Springs are tied for kind of 3rd and 4th, but we have an odd number of teams in our district, so there's a bye. Some teams haven't played. Some teams still have a bye to go in the last two games. So, Clearbrook's right there on us. They beat us twice, but, they're right there on our heels. Dickinson, same thing. They have the same record. So, and then Clear Lake, Clear Lake is, right there behind all of them. So, I mean, it's like we're all jumbled up right now. I don't think it'll sort itself out for at least another week. So.
All right, and finally, we're with Mike Cressman, head coach of Brazoswood. I want to ask about one of the program's former players, Ryan Tapera. He's in the majors now, pitching with the Angels, and he made the news recently because he had said some things about the Astros, and I know in the Astros' first series, he gave up consecutive home runs to, I think it was Bregman and Gurriel. Do you ever get a chance to talk to Ryan, and if you do in the near future, will his comments about sign stealing and so forth come up, you think?
Well, I haven't spoke to Ryan in probably a year and a half. We used to see Ryan quite a bit. He would come down here prior to the season and kind of get his arm in shape. He would work out here and throw, and then he would participate in our golf tournament. We have an annual golf tournament. He'd come down and play in that. So, I was on the coaching staff when Ryan came in here. I never coached him directly on one of my teams. I was the freshman coach when he was on the sophomore team. I was the JV coach when he was on the varsity. But me and Ryan have a good relationship. I know Ryan very well. I doubt very seriously that if and when I see Ryan again that I'll bring that up. I doubt that. But my opinion on all that is it's baseball. You know what I mean? He's got his opinions, and I'm not going to question him or get into any of that. It doesn't take away from the fact of what he's accomplished, as a player and as a former Brazoswood Buck. I mean, he's still a Buccaneer. So.
And by the way, this is about high school baseball. I don't want to wade into Major League Baseball when I'm announcing the game today. However, it will be interesting. Very soon, there's a court in New York that's going to unseal a document that might tell us that the Yankees live in glass houses. They've been a lot of talking about the Astros, and we're going to see a document, and it might be tarnishing to the Yankees' reputation.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't know about any of all that. Like I said, I just try to stay in my own lane down here, and I'll let them figure all that out.
All right, yeah, and I need to do that more often too. The old tell yourself, stay in your lane, bro. Thank you very much, Coach Cressman, and good luck today.
All right, have a good day.
All right, we'll be back with the starting lineups on VypeFortBend.com right after this.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
All right, everybody, we're ready to give you the starting lineups best that we can. It's a little bit of an unusual thing to look at your phone screen in bright sunlight when you have no paper in front of you. By the way, and you can tell we have a strong wind blowing in from left field here at Brazoswood as the coaches from the Buccaneers and the Panthers, Clinton Welch and Mike Cressman, are at home plate talking to the umpires. So here we go for the visiting Ridgepoint Panthers. Batting first, it is Zion Stevens at second base. Batting second, it is the catcher, Owen Ferris. Batting third, it's Justin Vassis at shortstop. Travis Vlasic is the first baseman, and he bats in the cleanup spot. J.J. Kennett is playing at third base, and he's batting fifth. I had to touch my screen again. Carter Groen is the designated hitter, and he's batting in the sixth spot. He's batting in place of the starting pitcher, McComas, and we'll tell you about him in a moment. Batting seventh, it is Braden McCormick. He's in right field. Blaine Ryan is in center field, and Tyler Martin is in left field, batting in the ninth spot. Ridgepoint is wearing its white pants and the purple tops with the white caps with the purple visors. For the Brazoswood Buccaneers, okay, I got to tell everybody out there, especially folks from Brazoswood, I'm doing the best I can. They didn't give me a lineup until like a minute and a half ago, and I took a picture of it. And again, it's bright sunlight, but I'm going to give you the starting lineups best that I can. Batting first for the Buccaneers, number 5, Josh Horsch, and he is playing in center field. Batting second, number 8, Carson Lane, playing first base. Batting third, it's Mateo Carrasco at second base. In the cleanup spot, it is A.J. Sears Or is it A.J. Isaacs? I can't tell. He's the pitcher, and he wears number 25, and he's hitting for himself, evidently. In the 5 spot, it's Derek De Leon. He's in left field. Abel Guerrero is the catcher for the Buccaneers, and he's batting 6th. Batting 7th, it is Austin Krasner, I believe. And I apologize if I'm not saying the last name correctly. I apologize to Austin, to his family, to his teachers, to his administrators, to his girlfriend, to his teammates, to the coaching staff, but I can't tell. It looks like Krasner. Batting in the 8th spot, number 7, Raul Alanis, playing third base, and Juan Flores wears number 10. He bats in the 9th spot, and he is in right field. So I'm not as prepared as I usually am to tell you exactly who's in each position, but I'm going to work on it, okay? And I'm going to operate without the usual scorebook because the other one blew away. It is very windy here close to the coast, as you can imagine. I want to thank a very, very, very special person, and that is Beth Wilson. She is an athletic trainer here at Brazoswood, and if not for her, I'd be standing up the whole game. Now, if I was at an Aggie football game, that would be fine. But I really do need to sit down, and she brought me a chair. And Beth, wow, you're an angel. I thank you so, so very much. All right, we're going to step aside, take one more break, and be back on VypeFortBend.com and get this one underway between Brazoswood and Ridge Point.
Number 12, Braxton Keene.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
I'll never forget the day I decided to go out for the football team. Mr. Banks, the JV football coach and my history teacher, asked me to stay after class. I thought I was in trouble. He said, "Hey, Darius, have you thought about going out for football? I think you'd be great." Fact is, I never played football. Fact is, I never had anyone tell me I'd be great at something. So, with no experience at all, I signed up. And a week later, I padded up and was running drills on the field. I never was great, but playing high school sports was one of the greatest experiences of my life. I was accepted by my teammates, and I learned that when someone believes in you, you can believe in yourself.
Encourage a student you know to take part in a high school sport. This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
We take care of you so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max.
Taking care of business.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
All right, we are ready to play baseball here in beautiful downtown Clute, Texas on a sunny day. You got that sea breeze blowing in. It's coming in from left field, and it's going to be kind of hard for power hitters who are trying to jerk one over the seats. And by the way, they inadvertently played a second version of the national anthem for just a few seconds. And I wasn't being disrespectful to talk over it because we had just had, the main one that we played from start to finish. Okay, so here we go. Brazoswood, here is their lineup, at least defensively. Pitching, it is A.J. Sears on the mound again. Got the lineup late. It's hard to see it. Don't really know if it's correct, but we'll do the best we can. His catcher is Abel Guerrero. At first base, it's Carson Lane. At second base, Mateo Carrasco. The shortstop is Austin Krasner. Third baseman, Raul Alanis. In left field, it's Derek De Leon. In center field, Jack Horsch. And Juan Flores is the right fielder for the Brazoswood Buccaneers. Don't have any numbers on the right-hander, A.J. Sears. But I do have some numbers on Ridgepoint and its hitting lately. And I want to start with Zion Stevens. He has a 4-game hit streak. And during that 4-game hit streak, he has a pair of doubles. He is 4 for his last 10. He has scored 7 runs, and you want your guy who's in the leadoff spot most of the time to be scoring a lot of runs for you. And with his speed and handling of the bat, especially lately, Zion Stevens is doing the job there. He also has drawn 3 walks during those last 4 games, in which he has gotten at least 1 hit each time. Now, I was looking at the lineup briefly, of course, because, when you get it in the last minute, all you can do is look at it briefly. But Ridgepoint, I was wondering, since this is a non-district game, would they go with more guys that don't normally start in these starting positions? But it looks like they haven't decided to do that for the most part. You do see Zion Stevens, Owen Ferris, Justin Vossas, Travis Vlasic, J.J. Kennett. Those are normally starters, and they're starting right here today. Also, if you have to figure out who is the hottest hitter for Ridgepoint, well, it's not easy. You could say J.J. Kennett has a 6-game hit streak and 3 doubles, or you could say Justin Vossas has a 3-game hit streak, but he's got a homer and 4 doubles and had 7 RBIs last night in Ridgepoint's victory. But we can debate that as we go throughout the game. All right, here we go. Zion Stevens, right-handed hitter, stepping in for the Ridgepoint Panthers. Again, 4 for his last 10. And an RBI during his 4-game hit streak. And we are underway at the home of the Brazoswood Buccaneers. Here's the first pitch by Sears, and it's in there for a strike. They have a very nice bunch of facilities here at Brazoswood. You have Bill Poland Fieldhouse and a great concession stand. They grill everything, and you get a drink or a bottled water $1 each. That pitch bounces in, and it's a ball. And the Ridgepoint boys are making sure that they properly harass the opposing pitcher, A.J. Sears. So he throws his first ball, and then you get a lot of noise. He rocks and fires, and fouled over on the left side, or right side rather. That shows that if that was the heater, then Stevens is going to have to swing quicker to get around on it. Brazoswood won state championships in baseball in 1984, 1992, and 2011. There's a ground ball toward first base, and that's going to be an easy play, unassisted for Carson Lane, if I'm saying his name correctly. He wears number 8. And by the way, Brazoswood folks, glad you tuned in. And of course, we are Fort Bend centered, but we honor everyone, especially a great program like Brazoswood. And so if I'm saying somebody's name wrong, I apologize. I'll listen for the PA guy because I know he's going to be saying them right. So with 1 out and the base is empty, Ridgepoint continues here in the top of the first. I guess I ought to open up their lineup on my phone, so I can see who's in there. All right, it is Owen Ferris. Swings, and that's a high fly ball to left field. That's driving the guy way, way back, but he does make the catch. Derek DeLeon on the run. The wind definitely knocking that one down, but also blowing it away from DeLeon as he kind of made his way toward the foul line. So quickly, 2 men are out here in this first inning. And now is Justin Vasas. 3-game hit streak, a homer and 4 doubles during that span, 7 RBIs last night in the win over Elkins, 16-4. Sears looks over the top of his glove, now brings it in there for a strike. So Vasas is 7 for his last 10 with 10 RBIs and has not struck out during that span. The 0-1 pitch, a big rip, and the bottom dropped out of that one. It is 0-2. I gotta say, at this point, I'm impressed with Sears. Very much. Vasas ready, bat behind the head. The 0-2. It's a ground ball towards shortstop. That's going to be an easy play for Austin Krasner. Throws out Vasas, and Ridgepoint goes down 1-2-3 in the top of the first inning. We'll be back with the Brazoswood Buccaneers coming to bat.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
All right, so as we listen to Kenny Rogers sing The Gambler, just wanted to remind you that gambling is not okay for high school sports. All right, so I have some numbers on Devin McComas, who is the man on the mound for your Ridgepoint Panthers today. McComas, his last appearance was against Clements on April the 14th when he was the winning pitcher. He didn't start that game, but, if the starter doesn't go enough innings, he doesn't qualify for the win. So the win went to McComas when they beat Clements by a score of 8-2. He pitched 1 inning through 27 pitches. Gave up 1 hit, 1 run, which was earned. He struck out 1 and walked 3. So Devin McComas, the right-hander, is on the mound. He's also played some quarterback for the Ridgepoint football team. I don't know if you've ever taken beach vacations or just a one-day beach trip to Freeport, but it's a little bit south of here. I remember a long time ago, my family took 2 separate 1-week-long vacations, and we stayed at Surfside Beach in a house on stilts. And it was fun.
Leading off your Buccaneers in the bottom half of the first inning, the center fielder, number 5, Josh Horsch.
Josh Horsch. Okay, I've already made my first correction of myself. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the PA guy and make sure that I say what he says as far as the Brazoswood boys' names. All right, Josh Horsch. Center fielder, bats right-handed. McComas going from the stretch at all times. But before the first pitch, somebody asked for time and steps out, and I think it was Horsch. I'll give you the park dimensions in a moment here, but it's a pretty big high school baseball park. Horsch swings at the first pitch, and it's a hard ground ball up the middle and into center field. So Josh Horsch gets things going. Now I've got to listen for the next guy's name.
First baseman, number 8, Carson Lane.
Carson Lane, I think. Did he say Carson Lane? Okay. What? All right, well, I'll have to listen for that one the next time. Okay, Carson, I'm on a first-name basis with Carson. He squares to bunt but pulls it back, and the pitch is down and away for a ball. Here at Brazoswood, down the lines, it's 333 feet down the right field line, 336 feet down the left field line, and straightaway center is 370 feet. Big ballpark. Throw over to first base, and Horsch is back in. Now, 370 is not that big a dimension for straightaway center in most parks, but the fence appears to be 18 to 20 feet tall. There is a bunt right out in front, grabbed by Ferris. He throws to first base in time. They get the out. The sacrifice is perfectly executed by Carson, my buddy Carson. Now it's Mateo Carrasco. I know I have this one.
Buccaneers, the second baseman, number 15, Mateo Carrasco.
So he hits left-handed, 1 out, and there's a runner at second base. That's Josh Horsch. And now Owen Ferris, who's catching today, wants to go out and talk briefly with McComas. They get everything straight. And Braden McCormick is the right fielder for Ridgepoint, and Coach Welch just told him he needs to go back a little bit and move away from the line slightly. And Carrasco digs in from the left-handed batter's box. McComas brings it. That is a strike right down the middle. You can hear the wind blowing, and I hope I'm keeping it off our microphones well enough for you to not find it annoying, but it is what it is. You know how that goes. 0-1. Change up, and it's fouled off the brick front of the first base dugout. So for Brazoswood, they have the nice dugout that leads directly to their concessions in their field house. It's just a nice overall facility. Big lead out there by Horsch. Nothing into the count. McComas brings it. And that's a high foul fly on the left side. It's the third baseman, Kennett, giving it a look, but he runs out of room. And not to worry, that broken glass sound was a sound effect, and there were no athletes or coaches harmed in that last play that was of no consequence. It's still 0-2. Carrasco ready. McComas looks back at second. Now brings it downstairs for ball 1, 1-2. Looks like the Buccaneers, looks like my umbrella broke. It turned over. There we go, but I fixed it. I let the wind blow it back into place. Okay, so I was about to describe the Buccaneers jerseys, but I ran out of time. Here comes the 1-2. And a spoil swing. And it goes over by the on-deck area, bounces off the brick wall. And we'll do yet another 1-2 pitch. Carrasco swings and hits it in the air. McComas points at it. Now it's Kennett on the left side of the infield in fair territory. He makes the catch, and there are 2 away.
Place your Buccaneers, the pitcher, number 23, A.J. Aceas.
Well, it sure ain't Sears. A.J. something. Okay, maybe I can find out what it is. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, Derek De Leon is on deck. A.J. is in the batter's box. A.J. takes a pitch downstairs, over but low. 1-0 as Devin McComas works to him here in the bottom of the first. Ridgepoint didn't score in the top of the inning. Cloudy, windy day, but very comfortable. Pitch to A.J. and a stolen base attempt, and the ball goes into left field. This may bring home a run, but the throw by the left fielder gets him. And that's how the inning ends. So Horsch tried to get greedy after stealing third base. The ball went down the left field line, and I honestly don't know if Mike Cressman, his coach, if he told him to go or not. So I know that Blaine Ryan is in center field and McCormick is in right. So, man, I'm not sure who threw that ball out of left field, but I'm going to figure that out when I come back to you after this this quick break. We'll be back.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
First baseman, number 16, Travis Vlasic.
All right, Travis Vlasic, the first baseman for Ridgepoint. He was 2 for 2 stealing bases last night in the win over Elkins. A.J. brings the first pitch. First pitch swinging, hard ground ball to shortstop. And Krasner is up with it, fires across, right on target, and 1 away. 1 pitch, 1 out in this top of the second. No score between your Ridgepoint Panthers and the Brazoswood Buccaneers. I realize that the wind is making a lot of noise, so I'm just going to adjust volume a little bit. Hope that sounds okay to you.
Let's go, JJ. Let's go, JJ.
Now J.J. Kennett, boy, what a hot hitter he is. First pitch, called strike. So J.J. Kennett, 6-game hit streak, 3 doubles during that span, 7 for 19. He's driven in 5 runs during that streak, 2 walks, and only 3 strikeouts. Now a slow ground ball to the second baseman. This will be easy. Mateo Carrasco throws out Kennett, and Ridgepoint has 2 outs very quickly here in the second.
Hitter number 17, Carter Groen.
Now Carter Groen, who is the designated hitter today, batting in place of McComas. Groen had a homer, a double, and 4 RBIs last night. He's 4 for his last 9. 5 RBIs during that span. And he's only struck out a couple of times during that span, and he takes the first pitch for a strike. Right-handed slugger, but the wind doesn't favor right-handed sluggers today. A.J. brings it. Check swing growing. It's in the dirt. They appealed to the infield umpire, and he said nothing, which means he thinks it's ridiculous that you appeal when it wasn't even close. I know that's what the umpire means. Growing ready. Little chopper that goes foul into the grass on the left side. Coming over to pick it up is the third baseman, Raul Alanis.
Let's go, kid. 2-strike approach. Stay simple. Let's go, kid.
Got a good group of fans from Ridgepoint who are here. The usual suspects.
Hey, you good with 2. Cut. Let's go, kid.
Here's the 1-2 to Groen. Called strike 3, and down goes Ridgepoint. 1-2-3 for a second consecutive inning. So not much going on offensively, at least not yet, for your Panthers. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com. No score between Ridgepoint and Brazoswood.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. Firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Folks, the wind is picking up. I'm going to do the best I can here. None of my important propaganda, information, has blown away. And first pitch swinging, it is A.J. Isaias. I found that out. A.J. Isaias. And the first pitch was a foul ball, so it's 0-1 as Devin McComas works to him in the bottom of the second. No score in there for a strike, and it's now 0-2. It'll be Isaias, Derek DeLeon, and Abel Guerrero for Brazoswood in inning number 2. McComas brings it from the stretch. Nice spoil, just got a tiny piece of that one and fouled it straight back. Glad you're with us on VypeFortBend.com, a rare Class 6A Saturday game. Here's the pitch by McComas, and it's a ground ball to Vasas at shortstop. 2 steps to his right, throws across right on target to Travis Vlasic, and there's one away. The pitcher is looking real good today for both teams.
Left fielder, number 22, Derek DeLeon.
Now Derek DeLeon, another right-handed hitter. I was going to say this earlier, but I'll say it after this pitch. McComas brings it to DeLeon, swing and a miss. So Brazoswood is wearing the Techno Camo jersey tops with the 2-tone blue, kind of like Clements, Columbia blue and navy blue. Navy blue numerals outlined in white on the back and the white home pants. McComas brings it. There's a called strike, and McComas doing what head coach Clinton Welch and his assistant Mike Dutka really like, and that is throw strikes and do it consistently. Don't ever give the team a break, the other team. McComas comes set at the belt, brings the 0-2. Tried to get a chase on a pitch down low, and it's ball one. Derek De Leon, the left fielder for these Brazoswood Buccaneers. 3-time state champions. There's a called strike 3, and I think De Leon knew it. He didn't argue. He didn't even give the ump a look.
Next up to the Bucks, the catcher, number 19, Abel Guerrero.
Abel Guerrero, the catcher. By the way, there was an awesome softball game last night as Ridgepoint defeated Travis 10-4. They scored 6 runs in the top of the 8th inning. First pitch is low to Guerrero. I want to thank Beth Wilson again, the athletic trainer for Brazoswood. She brought me a chair. If she hadn't, I'd be standing all day. Here's the 1-0. Just missed inside, just missed Guerrero's elbows. McComas reaches down and flicks some clay off of his right spike. Gets back into that stretch position. He's fallen behind a hitter. 2-0. First time he's done that today, and swing and a miss on the heater. I'll bet the wind never dies down here. I'll bet it never does. Next pitch to Abel, don't call me Vlad Guerrero, and it's low for a ball. 3-1 now. McComas is in danger of allowing a base runner here. If Guerrero gets on, then it's Austin Krasner next. Pitch on the way. Ball 4. Now I got to listen to the announcer say the next guy's name.
Shortstop, number 11, Austin
Kramer. Kramer, like on Seinfeld. Okay. All right, so now we're getting somewhere.
Your pitch and entering the game is a courtesy runner at first base.
All right, so it's Austin
4,
Kramer.
Fisher Harrison.
But he doesn't spell it with a K like the guy on Seinfeld. He spells it with a C. So a runner at first after the walk to Guerrero. And now it's the shortstop for the Buccaneers, right-handed hitter. The home plate umpire needs to make a slight adjustment with his equipment or write something down. Now he is ready to go. Steps back in behind Owen Ferris, who is catching today. Kennett, normally the catcher. Ferris, typically in right field. First pitch is high for a ball. Ball 1 to Austin Kramer. Spells it kind of like the company that made sporting equipment, including rosin bags. I remember I thought it was so cool when I got an official Kramer rosin bag. Throw over. Vlasic takes the throw from McComas, but easily back in is Guerrero. By the way, that's not Guerrero, actually. I need to take a hard look and figure out who it is because it's a courtesy runner. Another throw over. It was close, but the courtesy runner got back in. On Monday night, we'll have Ridgepoint softball. They're playing a seeding game against George Ranch that starts at 6 o'clock. Pitch is low for a ball, and the count is 2-0. We're here at Wilson Field in beautiful downtown Clute, Texas. At Brazoswood, they play great baseball and softball and have traditionally for a long time. They're part of the Brazosport ISD. Pitch to Kramer, and that is lined down the right side, and it almost took out an assistant coach. Good thing he was paying attention. That ball whizzed by his head about 1.5 feet away. Devin McComas having a little mild trouble with 2 outs here in the second. Pitch on the way, strike to Kramer. Looked like it might have been a little bit low, but it's in there. steps out, and now he'll be ready for the 2-2 as he looks down at Coach Cressman in the third base box. McComas set at the belt, looks over at first and throws. Another close play, but Vlasic applied the tag just a fraction of a second too late. The wind is not quite howling, but it's whimpering, I'll say that. Kramer ready, swings and fouls one straight back into the net. There are skull and crossbones. Actually, it's not a skull and crossbones, it's skull and crossed swords flags. Kind of like the Jolly Roger, but with the swords, not the bones. They're all about piracy here. Another throw over. And now I can take a look at something that'll tell me who number 4 is. I'll get it in a minute. 2-2 is still the count. Kramer digs in. McComas brings it. Another foul back. Okay, here, who's number 4? Fisher Harrison. Fisher Harrison is the courtesy runner. And we take a moment while Devin McComas ties up his right shoe, reties it. Wind still blowing in from either straightaway center or left center. Kramer battling McComas, making him throw a lot of pitches, and there's another throw over. Fisher Harrison back in. McComas brings it. Change up in there for a called strike 3, and down goes Kramer, and Brazoswood is done in the second. We've played 2 innings and nobody has scored. We'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. And 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Off the Ridge Point to the top half of the third inning. Right fielder, number 18, Braden McCormick.
All right, it is Braden McCormick standing in for Ridge Point, playing in right field today, and he leads off the top of the third against A.J. Isaias. And looks like McCormick asked for time before the first pitch was thrown. Wanted to give you my usual weekly update of the ranked teams in the state of Texas. Among those you know, first pitch swinging, it's going to right center field, but the wind kind of knocks it down and blows it over to the right fielder Juan Flores. One pitch, one out in the top of the third. Wow. Windy day.
Center fielder, number 9, Blaine Ryan.
Now Blaine Ryan. Blaine is he's a very speedy guy, so they use him as a courtesy runner a lot, but he's had a run scored in his last 2 games, 4 runs in the last 3 games. No, that's right. And right-handed hitter. We'll see what he'll do to get on base here. Nothing and 1 the count after he took the first one. Isaias rocks and fires. Check swing, down low for a ball. So in the top 25 rather, in the Diamond Pro Texas High School Baseball.com poll, the one that Tim Baugh does every week, I'll give you the highlights as the pitch is high to Blaine Ryan and the count is 2-1. So Katy is the highest ranked Houston area team, but they're likely to fall a little bit because they lost a game earlier this week on Tuesday to Katy Taylor. Ryan swings and fouls one back into the net. So Katy overall is 23-5 now. They're 9-1 in their district games. After losing to Katy Taylor on Tuesday, they beat Morton Ranch last night by a surprisingly close score of 6-5. 2-2 pitch to Ryan. He fouls that one away. Katy Tompkins is the second highest ranked Houston area team in the Class 6A poll. They're 23-1 overall and 9-1 in their district games. They didn't play Tuesday, and they beat Maid Creek last night 24-1. Tompkins over Maid Creek 24-1. Ryan took a ball, and the count goes 3-2. A walk is great with this guy with his speed. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, and down he goes. 2 away. Now Tyler Martin, the left fielder, and I apologize to Tyler Martin, also to his brother Parker, who's on the Ridgepoint team, to the principal, Mr. Brogan. As the wind blows, it causes Isaiah to have to step back. Also, Mr. Gaines, the assistant principal, and the Martin family, Tyler's girlfriend, because he threw a guy out at home plate from left field earlier in this game, and because I didn't have the usual lineup information and so forth, I didn't know that he made the throw, and I didn't say it until a couple of minutes later. He has taken the first 2 pitches, and the count is 1-1 as Isaiah works to him with 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the third. Scoreless game, Ridgepoint and Brazoswood. Martin takes a pitch that is inside and perhaps up a little bit, 2-1. Martin ready. Swings, and it's going to short center field. Could drop in, and it does. He's got a 2-out single. So how about that, Tyler Martin? Last plate appearance he made, he drew a walk, but now he's on base for Zion Stevens as we go back to the top of the order. Clear Falls, by the way, which plays in the same competition district as Brazoswood, one of their district rivals. Clear Falls, when the week started, they were ranked number 8, and they had only 1 loss in their district play. Katy number 3, but likely to drop. Katy Tompkins 5th and Clear Falls 8th in the latest Diamond Pro THSB poll. First pitch to Stevens is down low for a ball. Now Ridgepoint is at number 10. Their record is currently 22-3 overall and 11-1 in their district games. And Travis, just a step behind, they're 21-5 overall and 10-2 in District 26A. And the Tigers are ranked 14th. Isaiah steps off. To round out the top 25, Pearland is 15th, Summer Creek 18th, Cy-Fair 19th, and Strake Jesuit 20th. Here goes Ryan. The pitch is low. It gets underneath their catcher Guerrero, so Ryan doesn't even have to slide. Correction, Tyler Martin. I've done it to Tyler again. He must think I have it out for him. I do not. All right, Ryan didn't go on. Tyler Martin did. Now he's in scoring position with the stolen base. And the count is 2-0 on Stevens. Isaiah looks back at Martin. Here's the pitch. That is a ground ball right to the second baseman, who is positioned close to the bag. Carrasco throws over to first in time to get Stevens. And Ridgepoint gets no runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on base. We will proceed to the bottom of the third and tell you more about what's going on in District 26A both softball and baseball, when we return on VypeFortBend.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Hi, everybody. Roger Smith back with you on VypeFortBend.com as Ridgepoint takes on Brazoswood in a Saturday non-district game on April 23rd. Before we went to the break, we were talking about the latest Class 6A baseball poll. And you got Katy Tompkins, Clear Falls, Ridgepoint, Travis, Pearland, Summer Creek, Cy-Fair, and Straight Jesuit. Pretty healthy number of Houston area teams, 9 of them in the state top 25, and they all have something in common. As Raul Alanis stands in to lead it off for Brazoswood. First pitch swinging, soft liner to Stevens. He caught it in the air, but he threw to first just in case. That is a soft liner to second. 1 pitch, 1 out as Devin McComas continues to work for Ridgepoint. So all of those teams that I named that are in the latest top 25 poll, they are all in Region 3. None of the usual powers from Region 2, such as the Woodlands and Cy Ranch, and every once in a while, I guess, Spring Westfield maybe. Nobody from Region 2 is in the top 25. First pitch swinging, Juan Flores, the right fielder. Swung on and missed, 0-1. McComas ready with 1 out. Brings it. Swung on and missed, and he's got an 0-2 count on his adversary, Juan Flores. Right-handed hitting Flores, deep crouch in the right-handed box. I know now that was redundant. I'm sorry. But the pitch is down low for a ball. It's 1-2. Last night in District 26A, Ridgepoint boys beat Elkins 16-4. Travis beat Dulles 11-1. George Ranch beat Bush 12-6. And Austin beat Clements 5-1. Foul straight back. By the way, if you're going to come to this ballpark in the next few weeks for a playoff game or whatever, just know something. It's not a big deal. But they've had a water main break, so the usual structured restrooms are locked, but they have a very nice temporary facility. I'm not being sarcastic. It's very nice. So that's where you'll have to go, and it's not too far of a walk. Here comes the 1-2 upstairs, and 2-2 the count on Juan Flores. He's the number 9 hitter in the Brazoswood order. And McComas, I think something's going on with his hand. He's got a kind of a clenched fist. Now he's opening it, and I don't know what's going on. Now he gives a thumbs up, but Coach Welch is not going to be satisfied with merely a thumbs up. I think as he released that pitch, something happened. Now he's shaking his hand. But now it gives us a chance to talk about what is to come in District 26A in the final week. Everybody's got 2 games left. So Ridge Point is at 11-1 and leading the district, and they will play against Bush on Tuesday, kind of a walkover game and big showdown. Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, they will take on Travis. I think it's because of somebody's prom that they have to play that game at 4. So Ridge Point Travis at 4 o'clock on Friday afternoon. Travis is at 10-2, 1 game behind the Panthers in the district standings. And Tuesday they are at Elkins. That won't be easy. Elkins beat them the first time 7-1. And then Friday, Travis and Ridge Point, as we said already. All right, we're playing again. Devin McComas, the first pitch thrown after he had a little bit of a problem with his hand, which he is being allowed to lick. You know, the umpires have to say it's okay for pitchers to, lick their fingers while they're on the mound. He threw a ball, and it's now 3-2 as he works to Juan Flores. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Nice little breaking ball right at the end. McComas was able to guide the ball over the plate, and down goes Flores. Now back to the top, and Josh Horsch. He singled to lead off the offensive part of the game for Brazoswood. McComas always from the stretch. 2 outs, bases empty. Horsch looks at the first pitch down low for a ball. So, when you go to Dulles for a baseball game, they have those temporary restroom facilities that have been there for several years. That's the kind of facility they have here at Brazoswood while their water main is waiting to be repaired. Fly ball to right field, and it's driving back McCormick, but he handles it, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 inning for McComas and the Ridge Point Panthers. And we'll go to the 4th. No one has scored yet on this nice, warm, windy afternoon in beautiful downtown Clute, Texas. We'll be back.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. And 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
Ridge Point will try to get on the board. No one has put anything on the scoreboard here at Brazoswood. It'll be Owen Ferris, Justin Vossas, and Travis Vlasic.
The catcher, number 2, Owen Ferris.
Owen Ferris. I don't know if he has a sister, but if he did, and she married a guy named Bueller, then she'd be Stephanie Ferris Bueller. That'd be cool. All right, first pitch from Isaias. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Ferris takes a moment, steps out, now he's back in. Near the back of the batter's box as Isaias rocks and fires. Here it comes. Also in there for a strike, 0-2. The wind has died down a little bit, which is welcome for sure. And Ferris asks for time before Isaiah throws the 0-2 pitch. Isaiah has been ready for a long time. Now he brings the 0-2, and that is hit hard down the left field line. It is going to one-hop the wall. Fair ball in the corner, and Ferris with a double. A little bit of trouble with the baseball. He thought about advancing to third, but he didn't do that. Don't ever want to make the first out or the third out of an inning at third base. So Ferris now 3 for his last 9. Plus he's drawn 4 walks in that span. Now Vasas, good guy to have up there with a runner in scoring position. Scoreless game, top of the 4th. Ridgepoint at Brazoswood. They keep it real clean on the grounds here at Brazoswood, and I'm always happy with that. They take pride in this nice setup that they have. First pitch swinging, it's a ground ball deep short. It's going to go into left field for a base hit, and here comes Ferris around third. The throw is cut off. Vasas takes second on the throw. Beautiful execution, beautiful base running, and Ridgepoint is on top, 1-0. Justin Vasas comes through on the first pitch. Now Travis Vlasic. Yeah, that's what they do at Ridgepoint after they score. And if Vlasic doesn't put this first pitch in play, I want to give you what's coming up as far as district games in the coming week that will decide the seeding, the first 4 teams that make the playoffs. The only 4, but what order they're going to be in. Now Vlasic asks for time and steps out. Here's the pitch. Started to go, left it alone, but it's a called strike. So Ridgepoint is playing Bush on Tuesday and Travis on Friday afternoon. Travis is playing Elkins on Tuesday, then they meet Ridgepoint on Friday. George Ranch is currently tied for third in the district at 8-4, and they play at Clements Tuesday, and then they host Dulles on Friday. They should win both of those games. Pitch low where Vlasic started to pull the trigger, but held up, and that one was called a ball. It's 1-1. Elkins, meanwhile, plays Travis at home on Tuesday, and then they're at Austin on Friday. The Bulldogs are 6-6, and they could possibly get in. They play Dulles on Tuesday, and then Elkins on Friday. Check swing, and that one also called a strike to count now 1-2 on Travis Vlasic. Ridgepoint has just broken out on top with a base hit by Vasas that drove home Owen Ferris. J.J. Kennett waits to bat next. Vasas at second, taking a pretty healthy lead over there. Here's the pitch from Isaiah. Called strike 3, and Vlasic didn't like it. And he's complaining, but I read his lips, and he didn't say anything R-rated. He said that was a ball. That was low. We have Ridgepoint softball on Monday. They're playing George Ranch in a game that will figure out who is the 2nd seed in the playoffs. Travis, despite the fact that the Lady Panthers beat them last night, is the champion and number 1 seed coming out of District 26A. Ridgepoint and George Ranch now have the same record, which is 11-3, and then they'll actually 11-3. And Isaiah steps off. Vasas scurries back to the bag, but no throw is made. So Ridgepoint and George Ranch. Winner will be 2 seed in the playoffs in softball, and the loser of Monday's game at 6 p.m. will be the 3rd seed. Kennett swings and misses. Count 0-1 to J.J. Elkins is the 4th seed in the softball playoffs. And they have to play Katy in round 1. Katy is ranked 20th in the state. That's a tough draw, but that's why they play the game, right? Kennett ready for the 0-1 with 1 out. Upstairs, and Vossas is going to steal third in there, safely sliding head first. And the throw, had it been more accurate, it might have had a chance to get him, but it was a little to the foul territory side of the bag. Abel Guerrero on time with the throw, but not quite accurate enough as Alanis, the third baseman, made a late tag. Now a sacrifice fly would get another run home. 1-1, the count on Kennett. Pitch on the way, and it's a ground ball toward third, but foul, and Coach Welch makes a very half-hearted attempt to field it with his right hand. He's more concerned with giving Justin Vossas some instructions. Vossas, by the way, is filthy. Look at that guy. Well, you can't look at him. I can describe him. He's just covered with dirt. He looks like Pigpen in a baseball uniform. He doesn't care. All right. Dirtbag is a compliment if you're a baseball player. Kennett watches a pitch bounce in, and a nice job by Guerrero behind the plate. He had that ball bounce off of his mask. He moved over properly and kept it in front, which is what your job is at all costs in this situation with a runner at third. So that pitch being a ball, it's now 2-2 on Kennett. And it's a little chopper. Is it fair? No, I guess it touched Kennett's leg as it hit the ground after striking his bat, and then it kind of grazed his leg on the way up. And the home plate umpire did a great job, very decisively and quickly letting everybody know that it was a foul ball. So you didn't have a lot of sound and fury signifying nothing. Kennett is ready. The 2-2. Ground ball up the middle to the shortstop. He looks Vossas back, throws to first, gets the out. Perfect play. Absolutely textbook by Austin Kramer. And there are 2 outs. And now if Vossas is to get home with the second run, it'll be up to Carter Groen. Powerful right-handed hitter, but as I said, the first time he stepped up there, the wind is not favorable to a left-handed hitter who pulls the ball, so he slices it foul on the right side. Isaiah's pitching for Brazoswood. He's been in there from the beginning. Voss is trying to draw a throw. Dancing up and down the third base line, scurried back to the bag, but Isaiah didn't bring it. He does go from the windup, which if you got a speedy runner at third, he could steal home. First pitch to Groen is high for a ball. Groen ready to unload. Here it comes. And that hits him in the back. He winces, but he's okay. Got him right between the shoulder blades. Now it's Braden McCormick, the right fielder. When I hear the last name McCormick, I think of 2 things. I think of spices, like crushed red pepper and stuff like that. McCormick makes those, but also the last name of the Kevin Bacon character in Footloose, Ren McCormick. It's a great movie. I never watched the remake. What's the point? The first one was perfect. All right, runners at the corners, 2 out. McCormick ready. Isaiah's now going from the stretch with the runner at first. Pitch bounces in. Sorry about that. Guerrero can't find it momentarily, but he does find it shortly after I said that. And Groen moved from first to second. So now 2 runners in scoring position, and it's ball 1 as McCormick tries to add to the 1-0 Ridge Point lead. The wind has died down momentarily. That's nice. Here's the pitch. High and away for a ball. 2-0. Isaiah's taking more time between pitches now, and he is going to go from the windup with runners second and third. Pitch to McCormick. Downstairs for a ball. It's 3-0 on the 7th-place hitter. Ridgepoint has taken a 1-0 lead as Vossas drove home Ferris. And that pitch is inside to McCormick, and it gets past Guerrero, and Vossas scores, and now the throw gets away again in the infield, and Groen scores. It's 3-0 Ridgepoint. Well, that was easy, and get ready for the hey thing. They didn't do it as vigorously because they know they didn't earn that. That was a gift. And now the bases, well, I was about to say they're clean, but it was ball 4 to McCormick. He's at first, and Blaine Ryan stands in. Meanwhile, there is a mound meeting. Isaias and the infielders and his catcher, Guerrero, talking to head coach Mike Cressman. Ridgepoint has broken out on top. They lead in hits 3-1, and they lead on the scoreboard 3-0.
Center fielder number 9, Blaine Ryan.
You know, if Blaine was younger and he liked movies with River Phoenix in it, God rest the soul of the late River Phoenix, he could name his son River Ryan. You could even name a girl River Ryan. But I digress. The pitch from Isaias, and it hits Blaine Ryan right between the shoulder blades, and it was going to be a stolen base for McCormick. He got a great jump, but it's a dead ball as soon as it, that's the second hit by pitch of the inning by Isaias, and he got both Groen and Ryan right in the exact same spot. And now it is Tyler Martin, the left fielder. Everything Ridgepoint's done in this inning has come with 2 outs. No, it hasn't. Never mind. Sorry, that was wrong. Now Isaiah steps off. Looks in at his catcher, Guerrero. And now a wild pitch will move the runners up. McCormick at third, Ryan at second. You heard it slam into the vinyl pad behind the backstop. So 2 runners are in scoring position for Tyler Martin. Ridgepoint has scored 3 times here in the top of the 4th. And they're still in business. Back to the windup is Isaias. There is somebody warming up in the Brazoswood bullpen, and the foul ball back into the net by Tyler Martin. It's a right-hander in the Brazoswood bullpen, but can't see the jersey number from here. The 1-1. Martin takes, and it's down and in for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Outside, 3-1, and Isaias is in danger of walking the bases full. Already down 3-0 in the top of the 4th. Martin ready. Here it comes. And that's ball 4 high. The bags are packed with Panthers, and now Zion Stevens steps up.
Second baseman, number 1, Zion Stevens.
Speedy right-handed hitter. Been very effective, especially lately, as the leadoff man, trying to extend his hit streak to 5 games. And he asks for time before the first pitch comes. I need to give you our broadcast schedule, what I know of it coming up. First pitch to Stevens is high for a ball. So Monday night we've got the softball seeding game, Ridge Point against George Ranch. Tuesday it's going to be Elkins taking on Travis. Next pitch, here it comes. Downstairs for a ball, 2-0. Then on Thursday, we could possibly have a softball playoff. Don't know. Don't know who's playing who and when. And then on Friday, we have a likely doubleheader. The first game at 4 o'clock, Travis, Ridge Point, baseball. Stevens lashes one into left field for a base hit. Here comes McCormick. Here comes Ryan. The throw is cut off. And the third out is going to be made at third base by Tyler Martin, but that's okay. 2 runs came home for Ridge Point, and they score 5 in the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Panthers on top of Brazoswood, 5-0 on your broadcast home for Fort Bend County Sports, VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or NeedvilleInsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
This afternoon's exclusive VypeFortBend.com coverage of the Ridge Point Panthers and the Brazoswood Buccaneers is brought to you by Xfinity, the future of awesome. By First Tire and Auto, 4 great Fort Bend County locations where you can get the best prices on tires. You can get great service, anything your vehicle needs to run at its very best. All 4 of those locations open Monday through Saturday. Visit FirstTireandAuto.com. By Archer Volkswagen, open since 1956 and ready to serve you. Archer Volkswagen is on Highway 59 South, just inside the Sam Houston Tollway. You will feel like family at Archer Volkswagen. And by the Needville Insurance Agency, you can put hundreds of dollars back in your pocket when Bradley Stavanaugh and the Needville Insurance Agency team shop all those carriers, get you the best, lowest premium on your car and your home insurance. So check them out. You can call them 979-793-7411 or NeedvilleInsurance.com, or call Bradley and tell him, I want you to come out and see me. I'll bet he would do it. 0-1 is the count as we begin the bottom of the 4th inning. Devin McComa still out on the mound for Ridge Point. Carson Lane, I believe it is. You know, during the next break, I'm going to run up to the press box and ask the announcer what this young man's last name is. What I do know is that he has a 2-1 count on him. I put a sock over our field mic, and hopefully the wind won't be as loud for you. McComas brings it. Swing and a miss by Carson. Carson's his first name. 2-2 the count. Ridgepoint leading 5-0 as they scored 4 times in the top of this 4th inning. Pitch by McComas. Called strike 3. McComas really in a groove now, it looks like. J.J. Kennett, by the way, I can't help but notice things like this. His glove, he's playing third base today. Normally he's been catching this year. But he's wearing this glove, and the color of it is kind of like my mom's lime jello salad. You know, not the clear, darker green, but the kind that's, well, it's just different. Well, Devin McComas is done. We're going to have a new pitcher for Ridgepoint when we return. Glad you're with us. Roger Smith here on VypeFortBend.com. 5-0 Panthers on top, and we'll tell you about the new man on the mound when we return. I'm still here. I'm adjusting audio because I like the cars.
Your attention, please. Entering the game and now pitching for Ridgepoint, number 12, Braxton King.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
All right. I know how to say number 8's last name. He's Carson Lane. Now, as for the Ridgepoint Panthers, we have a new pitcher. And I'm going to tell you who he is very soon. Braxton King, right-hander. Pitching to Mateo Carrasco. First pitch swinging, fly ball to center field. Ranging over. It ends up going into the glove of the left fielder instead, Tyler Martin. And, no problem out there. Blaine Ryan was chasing after it, but it was the wind made sure that it was Tyler Martin's ball to play. All right, so 2 outs now. Got some numbers on Braxton King, which I will share with you. I just got to make sure they don't blow away. Breaking ball in there for a strike as he delivers to A.J. Isaias. King rocks and fires the 0-1. Also in there for a strike. He may be done with this hitter before I get a chance to tell you. His last appearance was against Clements on April the 14th. No decision. Pitched 1 inning, didn't give up any hits or runs. And he got 1 strikeout, and he gets a strikeout here. So Braxton King comes in with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th, and he gets a fly ball out and a strikeout. And we will move on to the 5th. Ridgepoint is on top by a score of 5-0. You're listening to VypeFortBend.com, your broadcast home for Fort Bend County sports.
Hello, I'm Gary Horn with Horn Solutions. We agree with energy analysts that the energy market has stabilized. We anticipate significant merger and acquisition activity. Good resources are scarce. Horn Solutions is positioned to assist you in accounting, finance, IT, and supply chain. Our staff can assist you with outsourcing, or we can supply you with resources to join your staff. Visit hornsolutions.net for details.
Gary Horn is a highly successful businessman who has made a huge impact in people's lives, and he loves what he does for a living. That's a big reason why Gary Horn and Horn Solutions support Get a Great Gig. Get a Great Gig is a free job search consultation service that will help you find a job you love, whether it's to make more money or get personal fulfillment in the career of your choice. Email them at getagreatgig@gmail.com or on Twitter at getgreatgigs.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Brazoswood, number 4, Fisher Harrison.
Fisher Harrison takes over on the mound for Brazoswood as Ridgepoint leads 5-0. We go to the top of the 5th, and you hear in the background Boot, Scoot, and Boogie. And speaking of Boot, Scoot, and Boogie, the prom is tonight for Ridgepoint, and that's why this game started at 11 and not the originally scheduled noon. But really, I mean, that doesn't seem like a significant difference. Seems to me like if you're going to start early for a baseball game so you can be on time to the prom, maybe you should move the time to 10 a.m. But whatever. We're having a good time.
Owen Ferris.
All right, Owen Ferris, who scored the first run of this ball game when Justin Vosses drove him home with a single in the 4th, leads off in the top of the 5th. Ferris ready for the first pitch, and it is down in the dirt for ball 1. There are things that you learn about, how to get things done when you broadcast all these games in these different places. Pitch to Ferris. He gets a hold of it, but it's going to hang up in the wind, right center field. Coming in to get it, Juan Flores squeezes it for out number 1. So one of them is, there's this large trash can at the top of a ramp, the wheelchair access ramp here at Wilson Field. And I knew to just move it away from me because it's got a bunch of those little yellow jacket type things in there. First pitch to Vosses is down in the dirt, ball 1. Anytime you have unfinished bottles of sugary soda, you know those kinds of insects are going to show up. And I was not going to be stung during the broadcast, so I just moved it. Second pitch is low for a ball, 2-0. And I've also learned in this life that it's easier to get forgiveness than permission, so I didn't ask if I could move it. I just moved it. And we're all, I'm better off because of it, and nobody's gotten stung yet, but there is a guy sitting dangerously close to that can. All right, that third pitch was a strike. It's 2-1. Vosses takes strike 2. Didn't think so. Takes a little short walk. After observing Justin for several seasons, he never shows a lot of emotion when he's disagreeing with something. And there's a liner into short left center field for a base hit, his second hit of the day. So he's on that 4-game hit streak, and he's just crushing it. He was hitting .700 during his last 3 games coming in, and it just keeps getting better.
Your attention. Pitch hitting for Ridgepoint, number 23, Josh Wilmot.
Josh Wilmot, you heard the man. He is stepping up there to hit. Wilmot wears number 23, tall right-handed hitter. And meanwhile, Fisher Harrison is taking some warm-up tosses. I'm not really sure what the delay is. Now I know. It's just the home plate umpire is writing down the necessary notation of the pitching of the pinch hitter. Wilmot in to hit for Travis Vlasic. There's a throw over to first base. The throw was high, and a nice job as Carson Lane jumped high to grab the throw. He's not very tall, but he's got hops. Pitch to Wilmot. Outside for a ball. Wilmot ready. Let's see if Vossas tries to steal a bag here. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing by Wilmot. Down low for a ball. Nice take. Ridgepoint dugout starting to get a little silly, and that makes it fun.
Let's go, Jart. Come on, man.
Wilmot ready. And that pitch is outside for ball 3. Nobody had scored anything until Ridgepoint broke out with 5 runs in the top of the 4th, and we are now in the top of the 5th. Downstairs, a 4-pitch walk to Wilmot. That pushes Vossas over to second. And now J.J. Kennett will be up there again.
Third baseman, number 4, J.J. Kennett.
J.J. takes a long look at Coach Welch, and of course, I don't know what the signs are, but it kind of looked like a gesture and said, just let it rip. That's what it looked like. It wasn't the touch the nose kind of thing. Kennett ready. Here comes the first pitch from Fisher Harrison, and it's high for ball 1. Wind is still blowing in from center field. Anything hit high in the air with backspin on it is just going to hang up in that wind. Harrison looks back at Vossas, who leads off second, and there go the runners. The pitch is a ball, and a throw down to third won't get Vossas. He gets another stolen base and a face full of dirt. Meanwhile, behind him, Wilmot steals second. The double steal works to perfection. The count is 1-1. I think I said the pitch was a ball, and it was actually a strike. The count is 1-1. Kennett ready. I noticed there's a lot of room between the right fielder Juan Flores and the right field foul line. If JJ wants to go oppo, this might be a good time for it. Pitch on the way. And it's right back to Harrison, who throws to first in time, and the runners have to freeze. 2 outs.
Designated hitter, number 17, Carter Groen.
Now Carter Groen stands in. With runners at second and third, Fisher Harrison goes from the windup, looking over the top of his glove, waiting for the sign from Guerrero. And now Groen got tired of waiting, so he asked for time and gets it. He steps out. 5-0 Ridgepoint, top of the 5th. Harrison delivers. Groen takes a ball in the dirt. Guerrero lost it for a moment, found it. The runners stay where they are. McCormick is waiting to bat next. 1-0 count on Groen. Long wait as Fisher Harrison brings it. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Groen went after a pitch that was down. I see his dad videotaping this at bat. Harrison looks over at third base, now brings it. Groen gives it a ride to deep center, but it's not going to carry because of the wind, and Josh Horsch makes the catch out there, and Ridgepoint strands a couple of runners, but they do get the starting pitcher out of there, and a lot of things good that are come out of that, like the singing of Sweet Caroline. Here we go.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Your Buccaneers in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Left fielder number 22, Derek DeLeon.
All right, Derek DeLeon leads off against Braxton King, who came in relief of Devin McComas in the previous inning. This will be his first full inning of work. First pitch is swung on and grounded foul on the left side. Ridgepoint has out-hit Brazoswood 5-1. Brazoswood, a potential playoff opponent. They haven't locked up a playoff spot. A lot of things have to happen, but they are in contention going into the season's final week. And that pitch bounces in, blocked nicely by Owen Ferris. And the count is 1-1. The right-hander King starts his windup and brings it. That's in there for a strike and a late call that DeLeon didn't really like. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball in there. Called strike 3, and Braxton King is mowing him down in his short stint thus far.
Next up for the Buccaneers, the catcher, number 19, Abel Guerrero.
Abel Guerrero, the catcher. King gets the sign from Ferris, delivers the first one, bounces in. That was about a 52-footer. By the way, I've noticed that high school baseball players, they carry a lot more very large items in their back pockets during a game. Swung on and missed by Guerrero. That makes it 1-1. They seem to have these large notepads and large protective devices for their ankle or whatever. Breaking ball, just missed. Ferris tried to frame it, but the umpire said ball 2. Guerrero, open stance from the right-handed box. Looks in one that's over but low. Ferris again tries the framing thing. But it's 3-1 on the Brazoswood catcher. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled straight back into the screen. 3-2 now. Our broadcast schedule, Monday night, 6 o'clock, Ridgepoint softball against George Ranch to determine who gets the second seed going into the playoffs. Then it's Elkins and Travis on Tuesday. Next pitch is a fly ball to short center field, and that's going to be easy for Blaine Ryan. Wait a minute, did it drop in? Yes, it did. No, it didn't. I'm sorry, I have to confess, what happened there, I was not given the lineup early enough to write down who's playing in what place, and Ridgepoint has a lot of guys in different spots. So the catch is made. No harm done. I guess it wasn't done with expeditiousness or something. Now Austin Kramer, the shortstop. First pitch to him, fastball strike from Braxton King. Both teams have done a great job handling balls hit high in the air. When you have the wind at your back and you're the fielder, that's sometimes very difficult to do. Swing and a miss by Kramer, and he's down 0-2. Braxton King shakes off one sign. Starts his windup, and here it comes. Check swing, but he did go around. Strike 3. Braxton King is just crushing Brazoswood hopes to this point. The wind continues to beat us to death here in beautiful downtown Clute. It's 5-0 after 5 full innings. We'll return on VypeFortBend.com.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Leading off for Ridgepoint from the top half of the 6th inning, the right fielder, number 18, Braden McCormick.
All right, Braden McCormick steps up. I'm just doing a little volume adjustment here. I know I'm too loud right now. McCormick whirly-birds the bat, and he's ready to face Fisher Harrison. The right-hander came on in relief of Isaias, and the first pitch is in the dirt and gets underneath the catcher Guerrero. Tyler Martin was going to go get the ball, but someone from the Brazoswood side picked it up. McCormick ready for the 1-0. Here it comes. That's a fly ball to center, but it'll be no problem, I don't think, for Josh Horsch. Yep, he makes the catch. Hands the ball to his second baseman, Mateo Carrasco. Now Blaine Ryan will bat. He got hit in the back by a pitch the last time he was up there. One out, base is empty, and the first pitch from Fisher Harrison in there for a called strike. Blaine started to swing, held up, but called a strike anyway. 0-1. Harrison working quickly, brings the next one. That's inside, ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Upstairs, 2-1. And Astros fans, Brazoswood is the high school alma mater of Ryan Tepera. He's that Angels pitcher who mouthed off recently about the Astros. Pitch is in the dirt. It's now 3-1 on Ryan. Actually, he didn't mouth off recently, but recently in the first series of the season, Bregman and Gurriel hit homers off of Ryan Tepera. Wow, that's a wild pitch. Not statistically, it won't be. It's ball 4, and Ryan goes to first. But that ball was a good 4 feet over his head.
Left fielder number 3.
But nobody was on, therefore it's not technically a wild pitch. All right, here's Tyler Martin. And Fisher Harrison will go from the stretch, looks over at Ryan. Ryan is a good bet to steal. The pitch is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Guerrero, and no advancement by Ryan. The count 1-0. Tyler Martin really helped the Ridge Point cause with an outfield assist from left field, fired a ball home that Owen Ferris caught and tagged out a runner trying to score. There's a called strike. It's 1-1. Now a throw over and Ryan dives back in. The warm sun and the constant wind have really dried out the dirt, so anytime somebody slides in, it's just a big old puff of dust. Here's the 1-1. Martin takes outside and it's 2-1. Harrison looks in, right-hander dealing to right-handed hitter. Pitch on the way, swung on and fouled straight back. Nice rip by Martin. And who is going to get that ball? Why, it's Connor Aga. Good job, Connor. Martin getting ready for the 2-2 pitch. Here it comes. Pitch is high, 3-2. Got a pinch hitter ready. It's Mihalis. He's going to be batting after Martin. Here's the payoff pitch. There goes Ryan. Swung on and missed. So Ryan steals second base, but that strikeout is the second out. Another stolen base for Blaine Ryan. He's kind of the stolen base specialist, and it's left-handed hitting Trevor Mihalis. And I'll bet the PA guy is not going to introduce him because he doesn't know how to say it.
Ridge Point, number 6. Theron Michaelis.
Yeah, see, he says Michaelis, but it's Theron Mihalis. Let's see, I do have a very short hitting record on Mihalis, I think. Left-handed hitter, slightly open stance. With 2 outs, trying to deliver yet another run for the Panthers as Blaine Ryan leads off of second. The pitch to Mihalis. Takes a curveball, strike on the outside corner. It's a balmy day here in Clute. We haven't had much direct sunlight, but a lot of sunlight filtering through all those big puffy white clouds. Mihalis ready for the 0-1. Harrison brings it. And a nice rip, but it's fouled back into the screen. Connor Aga waits to bat next if Mihalis gets on. Fisher Harrison looks back at second, now brings it. The ball is in the dirt. Guerrero keeps it in front of him. And Ryan is still at second, but the pitch makes it 1-2. Mihalis digging in, and Fisher Harrison taking more time between pitches now. Here it comes. Upstairs, and it's 2-2. I really appreciate Colette Mihalis, his mom, running the Game Changer page for us, and I scour the Game Changer box scores for stats, highlighting the Panthers' accomplishments. Mihalis asks for time because Fisher Harrison has been making him wait a long time, and the umpire does give it to him. And sometimes I've seen it happen a lot this year where the home plate umpire says, I'll give you time this time, but if you ask for it that late again, I won't give it to you. That's usually what the home plate umpire says. 2-2 pitch to Mihalis. And that missed outside. 3-2 the count. Wind still howling in from center field. Ridgepoint leads 5-0. They've out-hit Brazoswood 5-1. The payoff pitch. Mihalis fouls it out of play. A nice spoiled pitch. There's a lot of foliage on the fence behind us, so I don't know what they use for that property back there, but there's going to be a free baseball for someone back there. Connor Aga picking up trash, and I really appreciate that. That's wonderful. We need good citizens like Connor Aga. Here's the 3-2 again. Mihalis takes ball 4 high. And Connor Aga will come up. His last plate appearance was against Clements on April the 14th. He drew a walk in that plate appearance. See how I look over those box scores? All right, so Connor Aga, left-handed hitter. And you know, yesterday was Earth Day, but I mean, I am a big trash picker-upper and a big recycler, but I'm not, you know, if you look at the history of the guy who came up with the Earth Day idea, he's got a rap sheet. I mean, come on. Anyway, I'm also, and I'm not picking on anyone from Ridgepoint or Brazoswood. I'm sure those involved in baseball are good citizens like the trash picker Connor Aga, who is about to deal with the first pitch from Fisher Harrison. Blaine Ryan still at second. And that hit Connor Aga in the right calf. I don't know if you heard that, but sounded painful. The bases are now loaded. And now guess who's coming up? It's Justin Vassis, the crusher. Anyway, yesterday was Earth Day. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I don't need to apologize to the earth. I never leave trash anywhere, and I recycle all the time. But there's more to the story. Harrison now goes from the windup. Vassis ready. That pitch bounces in, gets past Guerrero, and a run comes home. Blaine Ryan makes it 6-0 Ridgepoint. And everybody else moves up. So now Connor Aga is at second. And over at third, you have Trevor Mihalis. I'm sorry, keep calling him Trevor. Theron Mihalis. Still 2 runners in scoring position for Vassis. Harrison looks over at Mihalis, now brings it. The 1-0 is hit high in the air. Should be an easy play for Horsch. He's calling for it, steps in, makes the squeeze play, and there you go. Not the typical squeeze play. Anyway, I was going to say about Earth Day, and I'm not talking about people at Brazoswood and Ridgepoint, but I know a particular school where every single day I'm picking up trash, picking up after the Earth Day generation. And I also was watching Jeopardy. It was an episode that aired about a week ago. And there was this category called April Fools. And as you may know, that April is always the month when they have Earth Day. And one of the clues was, the proper response was, what is Earth Day? And it said, on April 22nd, 1990, in New York Central Park, 1 million people left behind 20,000 pounds of trash because they were celebrating this. The proper response, what is Earth Day? So, in other words, what I'm saying is, I believe we should not leave trash anywhere. I believe we should recycle, although anything else that a lot of the Earth Day types are saying, I'm not necessarily in agreement with that. But the thing is, there are so many people who are young who will cheer for Earth Day. Some of their habits are part of the problem. Again, I'm not talking about any of the young people connected to Ridge Point High School or Brazoswood. Okay, we'll be back. 6-0.
And we mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
As Raul Alanis comes into the batter's box for Brazoswood, we have a new pitcher for Ridge Point. And I walked in right behind his dad earlier today. Welcome to the mound, Trace Huffman. Right-handed slinger, and his first batter delivers a base hit into left field. Raul Alanis comes up with a hit to lead off the bottom of the sixth. 6-0 Ridge Point on top. So Trace Huffman's last appearance was in that Clements game. He got a no decision, pitched 1 innings, didn't give up any hits or runs. And he threw 71% strikes. Only took him 7 pitches to retire the Clements Rangers and get 3 outs. And his second pitch is lined into left field as well. That one coming off the bat of Juan Flores. 2 men on with nobody out, and you don't want to let Brazoswood start to believe here. For those of you joining us late, I just wanted to tell you that if you come to Brazoswood, you get a bottle of water for $1. You get a can of soda for $1. Inflation has not hit the Bill Poland Fieldhouse, and it's wonderful. All right, so here we go. Got to quell this uprising as Josh Horst comes to the plate. Trace Huffman throws a pitch in there for a strike. He's got a very funny delivery, kind of comes sidearm, and it looks like the ball is going to explode out of his hand, but it comes in real slow. It's kind of a junk ball type thing, and it's moving slowly, so you think I can crush it, but usually he's pretty successful, and he misses away with that one. It's 1-1. Hope all you Ridge Point kids are going to the prom tonight. Have a good time. Be careful. Make good decisions. You know what they always say. Huffman looks back at second. Pitch is wide, and it's 2-1. Josh Horst, the Horsch, H-O-R-S-C-H, the center fielder and leadoff man for Brazoswood. Carson Lane waits to bat next. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed at the changeup, which when it comes out of the hand of our current pitcher, it's really slowed down. Trace Huffman trying to work out of trouble. He's given up hits to the first 2 batters he faced. And now he's facing the leadoff man, Josh Horsch. Pitch on the way. And that is a line drive foul down the left side, and it goes out of play. For you baseball historians, Brazoswood won state baseball championships in 1984, 1992, and 2011. Huffman looks back at second. Now brings the pitch. Swung on and missed. Just got a, well, not a miss. It was a foul tip. Trace Huffman kind of reminds me of Chad Bradford. He was that player who was with Oakland during the Moneyball era. And nobody wanted to sign him except the A's because they didn't like the way his delivery looked. But it was effective. There's a pitch that is high, and the count is 3-2. Nobody out, bottom of the 6th, but Ridge Point is on top 6-0. Huffman shakes off one sign, gets the one he wants. Now brings it. Fly ball to right field. Should be a fairly easy play. No, it gets past the right fielder McCormick, and that's going to bring home nothing yet. They hold everybody up. Not taking any chances. Raul Alanis was coming around third, and Coach Cressman just said, hold on there, big fella, because there's nobody out. And by the way, he had to hold up but because he felt like the ball would be caught, and it looked like McCormick would. But he ran the last few steps with his arm extended and just didn't get there. So now, here we go. Carson Lane. That's how you say his last name. Last name spelled, I believe, Lange, just like the old dating game host, Jim Lang. First pitch to him. Just missed the outside corner. Lange. And I think the Broncos in the early Elway era had a running back named Gene Lang. Spelled it Lange. Pitch on the way, and that misses on the outs, just off the outside corner. Bases loaded with Brazoswood Buccaneers. Arg. Nobody out in the count, 2-0 on Lang. Left-handed hitter. Here's the pitch from Huffman way up and in, and it's 3-0. No place to put Lang, and watch out. If there's anybody you wouldn't mind getting hit by a pitch when he's out there, I guess it might be Huffman. Here's the 3-0. In there for a strike. He slings it from the right side, but he puts his right foot on the end of the rubber that is closer to first base. Here's the 3-1. That's another foul on the left side, so he's worked back to a full count after he fell behind 3-0. So what Huffman really would like more than anything is a double play right now. And the best kind would be a quick comebacker to him. He throws home to Ferris standing on the plate, and then a throw down to first to get 2. I think Hunter Nichols is playing first base right now. But it doesn't matter about the double play thing because the 3-2 pitch is high for ball 4, and that pushes in the first run of the game for the Brazoswood Buccaneers. Raul Alanis crosses the plate, and it's 6-1.
Second baseman number 15, Mateo Carrasco.
Mateo Carrasco, the second baseman. Another lefty hitter for Huffman to face, but before he does, Coach Cressman is talking to the home plate umpire, and you know what? It's not going to be Carrasco. Got to look at my phone again.
Correction, at the plate, pitch hitting for Brazoswood, number 20, Jeremiah Hernandez.
Jeremiah Hernandez. Thank you very much, Mr. PA Man. Jeremiah Hernandez, left-handed hitter. Brazoswood trying to get back into this one. They trail 6-1, but just got their first run of the game, but the bases are loaded with nobody out. Pitch to Hernandez, first pitch swinging, and it comes to third base, and a nice play by Kennett, who throws home to get the force. Ferris at the other end of it makes the grab, 1 down, and the bases remain loaded, and Hernandez is safe at first with a fielder's choice. Now we're going to have another pinch hitter. It's number 4 for Brazoswood. Okay, it's Fisher Harrison. I thought Harrison was 14, but he's 4, and he's hitting. 1 out, base is still loaded. Huffman on for the Panthers this inning, trying to work out of trouble. First pitch to Harrison is upstairs for a ball. Huffman with a look in at his catcher, Ferris. Here it comes. And it looked pretty good, but I'm not directly behind home plate. If it was called high, I'm not so sure, but I'm not the ump, so it doesn't matter. 2-0. Huffman to Harrison. Swung on and missed. Huffman looking in for the sign from Ferris. 2-1 the count. Here it comes. There's a strike, evens the count 2-2. 1 run already in, but if Huffman can get off the mound with a 3rd out and not giving up any more runs than just that one, he'd be very, very thankful, and the baseball gods will have smiled on him. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch. I don't know where that was, but it's ball 3. Huffman looks exasperated. Oh, man. And here we go with a payoff pitch coming. Huffman delivers. And it's a ground ball to shortstop. Actually, it's Kennett who grabs it and throws wild to second. 2 runs are going to come in. It's going to be 6-3. So a throwing error on Kennett. He just tried to he didn't want to throw the ball too hard to his second baseman, Stevens, who was moving over. And correction, it's not Stevens anymore. He's been replaced at second base. It's Quinn Pfeiffer who is now playing second base, and now Coach Clinton Welch comes out to talk to Huffman, and I wonder if we might possibly see a pitching change. Well, to milk the drama, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be back.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. FirstTireandAuto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
All right, Ridge Point is turning to its 4th pitcher of the day, and it is Will Doracek, left-hander, and in his last 2 appearances, he's thrown 1 2/3 innings. It only took him 13 pitches to get through all that. He gave up no hits or runs, and he struck out 3 and only walked 1. That's in his last 2 appearances. Neither one of them was a win or loss type decision. And I sympathize with the public address announcer. I'm not sure how he pronounced his last name, but it's spelled D-W-O-R-A-C-Z-Y-K, but I happen to know it's Doracek. So he will try to clean up the little mess that has developed on the base paths, as 3 runs have come in for Brazoswood here in their half of the 6th. And Landry Ham is in the game, although I'm not sure where they have positioned him. Landry Ham wears number 19, and he is playing third base. Derek DeLeon waits to bat next. And there are runners at first and second, still just one out in this 6th inning. Landry Ham was throwing some warm-up tosses from his third base position while Doracek was taking his warm-up tosses. One last-minute exchange of communication between him and his catcher, Owen Ferris. And here we go. Derek DeLeon steps in. He represents the tying run. Doracek looks in, gets the sign, looks back at second. Pitch on the way. Curveball missed outside. Everybody I know named Doracek is very tall. So is Will. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-0. I have this tendency, I've been able to fight it off, but I want to call him Dusty Doracek because there was this great men's volleyball player named Dusty Dvorak in Olympic competition. Foul ball out of play. The way the wind is blowing, foul balls that go back like, off the property. So the count is 2-1. Doracek trying to put out a little fire here. Derek DeLeon in the batter's box with runners at first and second. DeLeon takes one downstairs and the count's 3-1. Coach Cressman over in the third base box signals to DeLeon. It's 3-1. You don't want to go after it unless it's really good, but it might be really good. In there for a strike. He watches it go by and the count is full. This could be a big pitch right here. Here's the 3-2. And it's high for ball 4. The bases are loaded again. And now the go-ahead run comes to the plate. And that'll be in the person of Abel Guerrero, the catcher. By the way, if you ever come to Brazoswood, it's a real simple directions thing. You just get off Highway 288 and turn left on Lazy Lane. But be warned, there is no exit sign that says Lazy Lane on it. It says a bunch of other streets, but you got to know which exit you want to take. If you're like me and you don't want to use GPS as a crutch all the time. First pitch to Guerrero, in there for a called strike. The left-hander Doracek stands tall, gets the sign. Pitch on the way. And a lunging swing by Guerrero, and it goes into foul ground on the left side. Picked up by Michael Dutka, assistant coach for Ridgepoint, who just throws it to the catcher Ferris, who hands it to the umpire. 0-2. Now Doracek he's got control in this hand of blackjack here. Here it comes. Guerrero, nice spoil. He went down and got one and fouled it out of play. Late breakage of glass on the play. Bases loaded. Ridgepoint leading 6-3. Trying to put an end to this would-be rally by Brazoswood. There's only one out. Here's the pitch. Guerrero again lunges and spoils it and fouls it straight back. I was here for a game when Clements was eliminated from, I think, the 2014 playoffs by these Buccaneers. Kempner was knocked out of the 2015 playoffs here at this ballpark by Pearland in a 2-game sweep. Another swing and a foul tip straight back to the vinyl pad. And Guerrero, stubborn up there, but great control by Doracek. He's thrown nothing but strikes during this plate appearance. I hope it's an at-bat, actually, because if it's a plate appearance, that might mean it's a walk, and that would mean a free run. surrendered by Ridgepoint. Doracek comes set, going out of the stretch, brings it, and it goes all the way to the pad, and now they have a runner hung up. It's a hot box between third and home. Ham throws to Ferris, makes the tag, out at the plate. Oh, that was foolish. Brazoswood never should have sent the runner home from third. And the out is made at the plate. So Doracek is thanking his catcher Ferris. It's kind of a close backstop, and Buccaneer players should know that the ball may rebound very hard right back to the catcher. So there was no chance that the runner from third could come on home. No chance. So 2 now out, runners at first and third, and Doracek still working on Abel Guerrero with a 1-2 count. Called strike 3, inning over. Ridgepoint gets out of it, giving up 3 runs, but a nice job by Doracek to come in and throw strikes and put this game away. Nice little assist as Landry Ham, the third baseman, threw home to Ferris to get the tag out there. And twice today, Ridgepoint has thrown home to get a tag out. All right, we'll be back on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. And 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
All right, welcome back. This is the age of enlightenment for me. Well, I've tried to enlighten people about Earth Day, and while its origins and its originator are very sketchy, okay. But I've learned something, and I've learned it thanks to Clary Groen, whose son Carter plays for the Panthers. I thought I was saying Will's name, the pitcher of record for Ridgepoint. I thought I was saying his name correctly. I was not. I was told 2 years ago that it was Doracek. That's wrong. It's Dorsick. And you know, the PA guy did say it right, I believe. And shame on me, but I will go my way and sin no more. All right, so it's Dorsick, as in the hinged opening to your house is Infermo, Dorsick. And I suspect he will go back out there for the 7th. All right, 6-3, Ridgepoint leading and batting in their half of the 7th. And Josh Wilmot is going to lead things off.
Leading off for Ridgepoint, top half of the 7th inning, number 23, Josh Wilmot.
By the way, Les Clary's son Carter is going to bat third in this inning. J.J. Kennett is on deck, and Wilmot standing in there. Ready for the first pitch, and let's see. It is Mateo Carrasco, who'd been at second base, now pitching for Brazoswood. 0-1 the count as a train is about to go by. Wilmot ready. Takes the pitch in the dirt for a ball, 1-1. You know, if you ever go to the ball fields at Cameron, Texas, they have a railroad track right outside the outfield fence. I mean, it's really loud when you're at a game and the train goes by. Here's the pitch, and that is a hit by pitch. I believe that's the third one of the game. I have such a messy scorebook, I'm not inclined to pore over it and try and figure out if that's correct, but I think it is the third time that a Ridgepoint batter has been hit by a Brazoswood pitcher.
Next up for Ridgepoint.
And it came really close to being one of those things where Wilmot ducked out of the way but left his bat high in the air. The ball almost hit his bat, which was just would have been a foul ball unless, of course, it went between the white lines. All right. First man is on, J.J. Kennett now. And Mateo Carrasco is throwing a couple of warm-off tosses. The second base position that he vacated to come to the mound is now filled by Fisher Harrison. And J.J. Kennett, who's been tearing it up, will try to tear it up some more. Carrasco ready. Here's the pitch. Kennett first pitch swinging and comes up empty as Mateo brought the heat. Well, what happened to the train? The whistle was so loud and now I don't hear anything. I don't know. Guess I should do more games here and then I'd be more educated. There it is again. Okay. The pitch by Carrasco will have to wait. He throws over to first and Wilmot dives back in. Yeah. Train. Carrasco looks back at second. There's no base runner over there. I don't know why he's looking over there. Here's the pitch. High in the air, down the right field line, twisting into foul ground, and a long run for the second baseman, Harrison, and he makes the catch about 15 feet into foul territory. Nice long run on a wind that was kind of moving away from him. Moved along by the wind.
Designated hitter number 17, Carter Groen.
Kennett is out, and now Carter Groen comes up. It was his dad who let me know that it's Dorsick. And I apologize to Will Dorsick, his family, his classmates, his teammates, his parents, his prom date, everybody. Dorsick. That's the way I'll say it from now on. Groen ready with a runner at first and one out, and the first pitch to him swung on, and it's a ground ball towards short. They'll get one out at second, but that's it. But no, safe at second because the ball was dropped. The second baseman, Fisher Harrison, who made such a good play on the foul pop-up before, he just dropped the ball. It was a nice throw from the shortstop, Austin Kramer. But now Ridgepoint has something going, and now Coach Cressman is coming out of the Brazoswood dugout, and he is saying that it was Fisher Harrison making a transfer from his glove to his throwing hand, and that's when the ball came out. But the infield umpire, in his judgment, Harrison never had possession of it, and so he couldn't record the force out at second. So runners at first and second with only one away, and Braden McCormick will bat when the argument ends, which I trust will happen soon. Cressman still making his case. It's not going to change anything. Gives us a chance to give you our broadcast schedule for the week. Monday evening, 6 p.m. It's a softball seeding game. Ridgepoint taking on George Ranch at the neutral site, Travis High School. The winner is the second seed going into the playoffs, and the loser will be the 3 seed behind number 1 Travis, which won district in softball. Elkins and Travis baseball on Tuesday. Friday, 4 p.m., it is Ridgepoint Travis baseball, and maybe a second game on that date, and then perhaps more on Saturday. Might even have a softball playoff on Thursday. Okay, here we go. McCormick is ready to hit. First pitch, just missed the outside corner. Ball 1, as it's Mateo Carrasco, the third pitcher of the day for Brazoswood. On in relief, Fisher Harrison. Wind might be blowing harder now than it has been all day. Pitch to McCormick. Watches that one. It's upstairs, ball 2. Blaine Ryan, ready. Sorry. He's ready to bat next. 2-0 count on McCormick. Might get something really good to hit. Pitch on the way. And that's ball 3. So Brazoswood hopes had to go up as they got 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th, but now they're in a jam and might give some of them back. McCormick, mini knee bend in the batter's box. He's ready. Here it comes. And that's ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Braden McCormick. Now Blaine Ryan will try to drive in an insurance run or 2, and we urge you to go to the Needville Insurance Agency. They've saved me and my family a lot of money on our car and home insurance. They will do the same for you. Call Bradley Stavanaugh, 979-793-7411, or go to needvilleinsurance.com. You can get it all checked out without leaving your house. First pitch to Blaine Ryan is a curveball in the dirt. Ball 1. Bags full of Ridgepoint Panthers. The Panthers lead 6-3 in the top of the 7th. Carrasco comes set. Now comes home. Ryan looks at a strike. It's 1-1. Josh Wilmot is at third. Carter Groen is at second. Blaine Ryan in the batter's box. Here it comes. Started to swing at it, let it go, but it's a called strike. Carrasco looking in. Ready to bring a 1-2 to Blaine Ryan. Here it comes. High in the air, short center field. Nobody's going to be able to move. It's the second baseman, Fisher Harrison. Makes the catch on the infield dirt as the wind blew it back out of the outfield. And now it's Tyler Martin coming up with 2 outs and the bases loaded.
Left fielder number 3, Tyler Martin.
McCormick, the runner at first base. I neglected to mention that a moment ago. Groen at second and Wilmot at third. Tyler Martin got tired of waiting and asked for time. Carrasco patiently waiting for the sign, now has it. And comes set. First pitch to Martin. Down and in for a ball. No place to put him. Waiting to bat next is Theron Mihalis. The 1-0 pitch. Martin watches it bounce in, and Guerrero, the catcher, keeps it in front. Two and nothing. I think Tyler Martin is going to get something good to swing at. I just have that feeling. The wind has died down a little bit. The flag, though, still looks like it's facing a gale force wind. Swing and a miss by Tyler Martin. Actually a foul ball. Foul tip that escaped the mitt of Guerrero. So it's a dead ball. 2-1 is the count with 2 outs. So I mentioned earlier that we had Mihalis waiting to bat next, but it's Quinn Pfeiffer who's taking his warm-up swings. Martin ready, here it comes. Line drive down the left field line, but foul by a foot. That would have brought home at least 2. That's why they say baseball is a game of inches. You have this broad expanse that goes more than 300 feet in perpendicular directions, and yet so many things are decided by marginal inches. Carrasco, a long look in. The 2-2 to Martin. That is high for ball 3, and now the merry-go-round will be started. On the 3-2 pitch with 2 outs that Carrasco doesn't think he should have to throw, because I think he thinks that was strike 3. So he's smiling. And everybody's going to start moving. Martin digs in, righty to righty, mano a mano. Here we go. Called strike 3, and the Ridgepoint Panthers strand 3 runners and don't get anything in the top of the 7th. We will move to the bottom of the 7th. 6-3, Ridgepoint on top on VypeFortBend.com.
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
You are the master of the movement, and we mean everything. We take care of you, so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
Will Dorsick out there to finish this one off for the Ridgepoint Panthers. The left-hander came in the bottom of the 6th, and now he is ready to try and put the finishing touches on this one for Ridgepoint thus far. 6 runs on 5 hits and 1 error. Brazoswood has 3 runs on 4 hits, and they also have committed 1 error. And this first hitter in what the Brazoswood folks hope will be a rally. Let's see. Going to have a pinch hitter to start things off.
Getting off your Buccaneers in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Pinch hitting number 16, Caleb Solis.
Okay, hold on a second. I want to make sure I get the right idea. Okay, Caleb Solis, right-handed hitter, in to face Dorsick. And the first pitch from Will. In there for a strike. Six to 3 Ridgepoint. They're trying to finish off a win in this non-district game. Here comes the pitch. Also in there for a strike. Will, with a very intense look on his face, gets the sign from Owen Ferris. Let up pitch, and it was down for a ball. Good discipline by Solis not to go after that one. 1-2. Dorsick rocks and fires. Outside, 2-2. Solis just wants to get on for his team one way or another. Dorsick rocks and brings it. And that is a line drive toward right center field, and it's down for a hit. In fact, it will roll all the way to the fence, or almost all the way to the fence. McCormick gets it in, and it's a double for Solis. Well, Coach Mike Cressman pulling the lever, and it worked out perfectly. So now the tying run moves to the on-deck circle as up comes Raul Alanis to try and score Solis. But it won't be Solis. They are bringing in a courtesy runner.
Running second, number 11, Austin Kramer.
Austin Kramer comes in. He runs from second base.
Number 7, Raul Alanis.
Raul Alanis, right-handed hitter facing Dorsick for the first time. Hard wind continues blowing in from center. Might now have shifted to from right center. Change up in there for a strike. Dorsick gets ahead. But Solis made sure that getting ahead wasn't the end of the battle. And he got that double. Here comes the pitch, another changeup, and it's also in there. 0-2 the count as Raul Alanis tries to ignite a Brazoswood rally. Kramer leads off second, no one holding him there. Dorsick doesn't even look back there, now brings it, pitch in the dirt, no chase, and it's 1-2. Ferris doing a good job back there at catcher where he hasn't played as many innings this year. Dorsick brings it. Called strike 3. Alanis is out. One away.
At the plate, your Buccaneers.
Now it's Juan Flores, the number 9 hitter in the order. I was wondering if maybe Coach Cressman would make a move and put in a pinch hitter, but it's Flores up there. Change up in there for a strike. Dorsick looks in, gets the sign. Brings it to Flores. Lazy fly ball, short right. Could be trouble, though. Back out there is Quinn Pfeiffer, the second baseman, and he and McCormick almost ran into each other, but the catch is made. 2 outs. And the runner, Kramer, stays at second, and now the Buccaneers are down to their final out.
At place your Buccaneers, center fielder number 5, Josh Horsch.
Back to the top of the order, Josh Horsch. There's a potential pinch hitter waiting on deck for Brazoswood, but Horsch has to get on. It's a slow roller to third. Picked up by Kennett. Fires in time, and there you go. Ball game over. Ridge Point wins a non-district affair over Brazoswood.
Ball game with our final score, Ridge Point 6.
We'll be back with the totals, and we'll be back to give you our blessing before you go to the prom right after this.
Here at Wilson Field, and your
Hey, Becky G, can you play your next hit?
I will, as soon as it's released. But I've got another big hit for you. Did you know that with Xfinity Internet, you get fast, reliable speeds to fit your needs and budget?
Oh, that's nice.
Even Wi-Fi speeds faster than a gig to power all your devices. Best of all, you could save up to $400 a year on your wireless bill when you add Xfinity Mobile.
It's official. That's a hit.
Hey, we're on the radio. Now everyone can get the best value with Xfinity. Can your internet do that?
Get gig speed internet now for just $49.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract when you also get Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 6/30/22. Restrictions apply. New gigabit internet customers only. Equipment, taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and Xfi gateway. Actual speeds vary. Compares pricing of top carriers. Xfinity Internet required.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
Hey, batter, swing! Oops, should have said driver. We love baseball season at First Tire and Automotive and want to see you swing by for great deals. $50 off brake pad replacement, buy one, get one free windshield wiper blades, $100 off 4 tires or $50 off 2 tires, and save up to $100 on Michelin, Continental, Goodyear, and Hercules tires. Head to the website firsttireandauto.com and make your appointment today at any of the 4 convenient locations in Sugar Land and Cinco Ranch. All 4 stores open on Saturday. firsttireandauto.com.
Archer Volkswagen showroom is open, and our team's excited to help you. Visit our sales department Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or bring your car in for service from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, and Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. We're closed on Sundays to rest and recharge with our families, so we can serve you well through the week. We hope to see you soon.
Hello fans, this is Bradley Stavanaugh with Needville Insurance. We know Fort Bend County. I'm a 4th generation resident of Fort Bend. I'm your local, hometown, trusted agent. With over 30 carriers and 9 auto insurance carriers, we shop the insurance for you. We know insurance is hard. We know it's complicated. We make it easy for you. We have Spanish speakers here available for you. Call us at 979-793-7411 or needvilleinsurance.com. Once again, call us 979-793-7411.
We take care of you so you can take care of business. Office Depot Office Max. Taking care of business.
All right, welcome back to Wilson Field here in beautiful downtown Clute, Texas, where the Ridge Point Panthers come through and get the victory 6-3 in a non-district game. For the Panthers, 6 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. Brazoswood had 3 runs on 5 hits, and they also made 1 error. The winning pitcher is Devin McComas, and the losing pitcher for Brazoswood is A.J. Isaias. But this would not be a victory for Ridge Point if Will Dorsick hadn't come in and saved it. And I thought you were the right guy to ask for on the interview.
Yes, sir.
First of all, what was working for you today? I noticed in that last inning you threw him a lot of off-speed pitches.
Yes, sir. So my curveball was looking good today. I felt it pretty good in the bullpen, so I was going to come out here and try to throw a lot of first-pitch curveballs, because the best thing to do is start off 0-1 against these pitchers or against these batters. So my curveball was the best way to do it.
I guess that's what they call pitching backwards, right?
Yes,
they
kind
of, get them a little off balance with breaking stuff and off-speed stuff, and then bring the heat.
Yes, sir. That's the way we like to do it at Ridge Point, and it's a great way to start off on the batter, starting 0-1. So it's a great thing to do.
Now, you have an older brother, 2 years older than you.
Yes, sir.
I remember, what sadly turned out to be the final baseball broadcast of 2020.
Yes, sir.
He was a senior on that team. I really wanted to see how far they could go. But I'm glad that you're on the team now, and I don't know if my memory failed me or if I just got bad information. This is kind of repaying your family, because I said your name wrong today. I said Doracek, and Mr. Groen came and said it's Dorsick.
Yes, sir.
So I apologize for that.
That's okay. A lot of people do that. It's a common occurrence for the Dorosic family.
All right. Well, I didn't want to ruin your prom. So you're going to the prom. Are most of your teammates also going?
Yes, sir. I think almost all of us are going. Even a few juniors are going with some dates. So it's gonna be a fun night.
Well, it's been a long time since I went to a prom. What specifically are you wearing tonight?
So I'm rocking a blue suit. I'm gonna have a white undershirt, and I'm gonna have a silver tie. It's gonna match my girlfriend's dress. So
yes, and is she an athlete by any chance?
She's a swimmer. She's a varsity swimmer for Elkins.
Yeah, we would broadcast swimming, but it's just not made for radio.
I don't think it is
I
either.
hope she understands. So thank you very much, Will Dorsick, for saving this game. 6-3, the Ridge Point Panthers win. And so if you have success this week, in your 2 remaining district games, then you'll be the top seed in the playoffs, and maybe this can take us a long way.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks for being our post-game guest. That's Will Dorsick, and, well, I guess we're done here in Brazoswood. So it's a successful Saturday for the Panthers. They win it by a score of 6-3. I want to thank my good friend Les Clary in the mothership at Vype World Headquarters for making sure everything sounded okay, and it's a 6-3 victory for Ridgepoint. So goodbye, everybody. Have fun at your prom if you have your prom tonight. Of course, obviously they do at Ridgepoint. Roger Smith saying goodbye from beautiful downtown Clute, Texas, and we will see you on Monday before the 6 p.m. first pitch on that softball seeding game where it is the Ridgepoint girls taking on George Ranch. Good night, and God bless.